Well, hello everyone, it's Liam Carlson here with another episode of Person of Interest with episode number 5 for this season. And yeah, we've had some, Person of Interest has already been a really great season so far with 4 episodes in, but I feel like episode 3 and episode 4 were absolute bangers, especially with the ambiguous ending that we had with the last episode, so... yeah, I felt like that was very compelling, not just in terms of, I guess, Reese's character and all of that, but it was just very well done dialogue-wise, and, you know, just the tension of what is Reese going to do. And, of course, you are left to your own interpretation in terms of what Reese did. So, yeah, but, the entire episode for episode 4 was just a complete banger. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to delving into this episode. So, with that said, episode number 5 of Person of Interest Season 1, let's go.
Determine whether I come here often. Armed with that knowledge, you'll try to figure out where I live.
Ooh.
You're paranoid, Finch. With good reason.
Trying to one up each other.
Maybe I just don't know what's good here. So I'm asking you.
Again, never heard anyone say... has anyone ever said that apart from you, Reese?
Absolutely not. This is direct evidence properly obtained.
So, odds are he's the victim, not the perpetrator.
Judge has got plenty of death threats.
It doesn't pass the balancing
I mean,
test,
he's the one that is judge, jury, and maybe the odd occasion executioner.
That's more death threats than most. Word at the courthouse is he's waging a... looks like he's got quite a collection of enemies.
I hope you die. Kill. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow.
Mr. Reese, any sign of a threat?
Does cholesterol count?
You know when... oh, wow.
There are no...
Gina, you're not gonna believe what Mark C said to Miss Kaiser today.
Oh, well, this is fucked. I guess this is the difficulty when it comes to someone with the same name popping up. You might be following the wrong one. Oh, shit! Damn! Guy was swift to that. Holy shit!
Oh, God.
Yeah. You don't want it to be real, and then you just check up, and then it's just like... whoosh.
Let's figure out how we get your son back.
What a great way, what a great line to open up on.
ID and the kidnappers.
Where's Christina? She was supposed to be here when he got home.
I didn't see her.
Unless they got to Christina.
Could she be in on it?
All that.
She loves Sam.
Yeah, but you want to play a long game, don't you?
Their firewall is impressive.
You can't get in? You built a machine that spies on the entire country.
When you work for the government, access is not a problem. Things are different now. I'll figure it out.
Well,
You
figure
will.
it out quick. The kidnappers killed the nanny.
Yeah,
They must have gotten
had a
Gates'
feeling.
alarm code.
Abduction. Is that what we're dealing with?
We?
Since when are you on board? You're still a missing kid. Hey, whatever else I've done, I'm still a cop. You need some help, you let me know.
Oh, he just took off mid-sentence.
You understand?
There we go. Although I was expecting a bit more oomph. Like, you yeet him down the stairs.
I just found our guy.
Was he talking?
Not at the moment.
But he will.
Shooter, what was he doing here?
Someone killed Christina.
They're a bit ways off. Oh,
She wasn't here when Sam came home.
Sam.
poor guy.
My son. Maybe I should call those officers back and tell them the truth.
I know how to be invisible. The police and the FBI don't. But I'm going after your son regardless.
He's your best option, but
No.
he just doesn't know what to think. You can't blame
A
him.
gang called SP9.
Just play along.
Markham, the people are going to lose.
What?
Throw the case, Judge.
Yeah,
Angela
that's what he has to
Markham
do.
walks.
Angela has to walk. People gotta
Your
lose.
son dies.
Ah, shit, he's gonna have to be a dishonorable judge.
Multinational corporation.
SP9 is active in at least 18 countries in Europe,
Holy dang.
Asia.
After Interpol took down the old Prushkov mafia, they got smarter. Started hiding their tattoos, studied military discipline, computers.
Be
They
in the
have almost no digital
shadows.
footprint. I have yet to find anything that could help
They
us
could
find
just
Gates'
lurk
son.
anywhere without being discovered.
And focus on her.
How long has it ever taken me to break someone is 16 hours. You don't look like you're gonna set a record on a talk. You must like it in there.
Confidence. Oh my god. Are we talking
I know a
more?
place.
There we go. Good start.
3185 Larimer. It's where I go to get paid.
Good.
How am I supposed to?
You'll figure it out.
I observed a white SUV
Be
driving
inventive,
erratically at high
buddy.
speed.
Objection.
Sustained.
Your Honor.
Counselor, I'm going to give you some time to better prepare your witness. Resume at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
And that's it though. He has to put on this poker face in front of the people because no one is the wiser really.
No problem.
You are the problem.
Our whole operation is in jeopardy because you had too many shots.
Unless you know someone who can do what I do, our deal stands. Once you get the charges dropped, I go back to work. Business as usual.
There we go. Shady piece of... Okay.
Where's the boy?
No, you people just don't know a lot of shit, do you? Leon, and now you... Oh, sheesh.
Finch. Just found a way to make these guys hurt.
Uh-huh.
We'll have a way to find Sam Jr.
Yeah.
They know I'm stalling.
We're getting close. Just need to hold off a little longer.
You've had your chance. I'm not playing games with my son's life.
They'll kill you both as soon as they get what they want.
That's how it
I can
goes.
save your son.
How did they get past the firewall?
I'm working here.
What's your name? Who are you? Considering they called me when your system was compromised, I'd say I'm the guy who just took your job.
Damn, Finch. You didn't need to do him
Hospital would
dirty.
be nice about now. Where's the boy? I already told you.
Get your boss's name.
It's up. Cora.
Oh,
I
shit.
It's in Brooklyn.
Worth a look.
Okay, let's go. Okay.
Finch, got a name for you. Yarek Koska. Word is, he's the boss.
Yeah, alright.
Well, if he is, he's careful about it. No accounts in his name. Yeah.
We find the defendant
We're gonna,
not guilty on all charges.
Listen,
But we have to do something.
we are. Hello, Angela.
risky! Risky stuff.
Your Honor.
Oh,
His name's
shit.
Yarek Koska. Your bank
Oh,
account
here we
number
go.
is 1 precious birth. Shoot them all.
Shit. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Well, you chose... You didn't choose
Judge,
wisely.
Is he all right?
Oh. Second chance. Second chance for her. Holy shit! His hunch was great. All on a silver platter.
I don't know exactly what you do or how you're doing it, but I know that if people ever find out,
You might cross
When they find
paths. Oh, when?
there won't be anything I can do to protect you.
Go
It's got a
with
place.
your son.
I'll play shit by the book.
I suppose only time will tell which one of us is right.
Thank you.
I beg your pardon?
He said thank you to her.
For giving me a job.
Oh my god, he said thank you to him. Come a long way, though. Which is good, which is good. We got that growth there. Oy. Very intense stuff, though. Like, you're dabbling with the law as well on this episode. So it's like dangerous terrain in the seas, isn't it? Given the fact that trying to stay out of sight, etc. But you know, you felt so bad for the judge, really, because I mean, there was nothing much he could really do. And it's not like he wronged anyone and all of that. But yeah. Such a shame now, but, you know, thankfully everyone got unscathed. I do feel like there are going to be situations coming up. Maybe next episode, maybe the episode after, but there is something in my gut that screams, like, especially with how that, like, final confrontation, you know, with Jarek, you know, there was a part of me that's thinking, you know what, there's going to be a moment in one of these episodes where things just do not go according to plan, and it's going to really put Reese and Finch on the back foot or on a demotivating path, really. So we'll see when that occurs. But let's not think negatively, because that doesn't help anyone. So no. In all seriousness, though, this was pretty great stuff. But maybe not as much as episode 3 and episode 4 were. But I still had a blast watching this episode. I will say, because I did get a comment mentioning this when I posted my reaction on YouTube for the first episode, but there was a comment in regards to how Batman orientated this is, and it's so funny because, you know, I've never reacted to anything really Batman-esque, so yeah, but it's not like I'm gonna wear, obviously, but I did have that in mind in a sense, as the show does progress and it does evolve and all of that. You know, you do kind of have that kind of idea in your head in a sense. So, but also it's just, yeah, I mean, just in general, it's just been a very, very fascinating show. And like I said, you know, even though that this episode doesn't stand out to episode 3 and episode 4, for example, it was still a blast to go through, especially since we were literally dancing, or we were skirting about with law and all of that, with the judge and all of that. So, being the one that could lose it all, really, with obviously there being a bit of a precedence in terms of him losing his partner, and then you've got the nanny dead, and you've got the potential for the son to die as well. So, but it is really, really good that there is this little risk there, and even at the end, the judge is very grateful. But, you know, even if Reese is reading between the lines, there is that ominous warning that he could come back, because you can imagine that that his number will, funnily enough, Reese's number will definitely be up. There will be a moment where his world and, you know, the Detective Carter, for example, they're gonna physically clash. I mean, obviously they've had interactions on the phone, but aside from that episode 1 encounter, they are definitely gonna clash again. And things might not go in favor for Reese. So, yeah. But it does give you that little, like, warning that, hey, the judge could come back at some point, potentially, and it would be very, very interesting to see where things, because obviously with this episode, he had a gun pointed in the back of his head, really, with that group, and yeah. He had to twist a few things around in order to play ball, because his son's life was on the line. And this is a guy who's lost everything, like I said, and he can't afford to lose his son. He was completely broken, and you could tell deep down it was paining him having to bullshit his way to preserve that Angela woman. So yeah. And yeah, it was just really, really powerful stuff because of the fact that he needs to ensure, like, he has to play by the book to ensure his son's survival. Oh no, he doesn't have to play by the book, should I say? He has to play by their book, the Russians' book, rather than the one that is all moral and all of that. So, and it pains him, but he's got he's got nothing. And the sad thing is, he would have been gunned down anyways at some point to clean up any loose ends. So, yeah, but it was really, really great stuff. As well, like that ending when Reese left both for Fusco and Carter. He left everyone that was guilty with all of the evidence, with them being helpless. Again, it definitely does reek Batman. It's something Batman would do. And like I said, I say that just based on the comment, and you can see it. You can really, really see it, as well as just the combat that Reese does have and all of that. But yeah, it is just really, really good stuff. So yeah, but that like scene was just straight up like vigilante-esque, wasn't it? So just having all of the guilty culprits there for Carter to take in, since Carter was inquiring about the nanny and everything. So whilst Fusco has to try and stray her off the path from bumping into Reese, but still there is like they do come in as a good helping hand, because obviously when it came to Reese trying to find the location of the kid, he came to no avail, really. So, and given how, I guess, spread out the Russians were, yeah, it was a bit of a challenge. So he could do with that little bit extra help whilst also trying to stay out of the spotlight. So, yeah. But it will be very, very interesting to see where things go when it comes to like Carter and Fusco as well, because I feel like he does, like with him having to keep tabs on her, it does add a little bit of flavor to Carter's character, because there has been this cat and mouse game when it comes to her and Reese, but unbeknownst to her, you've got Fusco there just helping out Reese, and it's just really, really great stuff. So yeah, but it was really cool stuff. And I also really love that ending as well between Reese and Finch as well. There is that growth where he is very grateful. There is just this acceptance from Reese, and it's just really, really great stuff. So they have displayed moments of I don't know what's the word to describe it. I wouldn't say tension, but you take the scene at the beginning, for example, and episode 2 when Finch had to depart from that company because of the blown cover. And there is a bit more of a grateful atmosphere. So yeah, I really did love that final scene. Just it was just really, really wholesome as well. So yeah. But yeah, I really thought that this was pretty great, because there was no twists to involve that the judge was secretly in cahoots and all of that. But I think the interesting element was he's a man who it's like when you're in the courtroom, I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And this is someone who has to who is judge, jury, sometimes executioner if you go a bit too far, right? But yeah, he's someone who has to who lives by a moral code. And he's getting himself into dangerous terrain anyways, because, I mean, he's already making shady dealings. Well, I mean, it seems like shady dealings. He has no other choice at the end of the day unless he doesn't mind losing his son, which obviously isn't the case. But he has to agree with what they have to say. And then there is the fact that he is having to rely on Reese with no idea about what this guy's damage is, and he has to, trust that he will get the job done more efficiently than the FBI or the police. And yet it's so unfathomable, but at the same time, he's the best shot. But like I said, it's so unfathomable because at that moment he is panicking. The judge is panicking left, right, and center, and you can't really blame him whatsoever. So, it was just really, really good because it really put the judge in a very difficult spot in terms of him. In his mind, he needs to do the right thing. Angela should be punished, right? Cool. But there comes that issue about the fact that if she gets sent down, then he loses his son, and he can't. I mean, no parent can afford that, obviously, but especially there is that extra level of agony when it comes to the judge, just based on the fact that he's lost so much, and the nanny just ended up. I mean, she was collateral damage, really, because I mean, and it sucks to say, but I mean, she wasn't even intended. She wasn't even an intended target, so. It was just both Samuels, I guess you could say, because obviously the kid being named as Samuel Jr. So yeah, but yeah, it was I thought it was a really great episode to go through. Like I said, might not stand out as much as episode 3 and episode 4 did, in my opinion, but it was still really enjoyable. So I'll take that. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You could also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!